Hi everyone, this is Karen. Thank you so much for joining today in this yoga practice. We're going to start standing up at the top of the mat and start moving through some sun salutations to begin. So if you would come standing, if you do have a block or anything you can use as a block, you can have that optional. If you don't have one, don't worry about it. But if you do have one, have that nearby. And let's just start up at the top of the mat with the feet about hip-width distance apart. Taking a moment to really ground into the feet, standing tall, drawing the shoulders down and back. And just taking a moment to settle into your breath as we begin our practice today. And then sweeping the arms up on your inhale. Just start with the arms, bringing the arms up overhead, inhaling, stretching up towards the sky, exhale. And then bring the arms down, and you can use some resistance with the arms on the way down. So inhaling the arms up, feel the arms are light as they reach up towards the sky. Exhale, press down and away, really activate the arms. Feel the feet press down into the ground. One more, inhale, arms up. And arms down, press them down. Breathing out of the mouth if you like, just to really get the breath flowing here. Feeling the breath. Inhale, arms up. And this time as you exhale, fold forward. So just drawing the arms all the way down and placing the whole body against your legs for a moment. And then inhale, taking a halfway lift through your spine. So the hands either to the shins. The hands can come all the way up on the thighs. You can bend the knees here. Just finding a place you can create that nice length through your spine all the way through the crown. And then on your exhale, again, just folding forward. Place the hands down on the mat. Step the feet back into your plank. Pull the lower belly in, drop down to the knees, drop chin and chest. And then inhale, press the chest forward, low cobra. And then pressing up into your downward facing dog. And feel free to take the feet wide. And then play a little bit here, just walking the heels down one at a time. Just waking up. Finding that long, slow, deep breath. Feeling all of these big sensations and this big stretch through the back of the legs, all the way through the spine, letting the head just hang and relax. And if you need to, take a deeper bend in the knees. You can really press away through the knuckles and feel that nice stretching sensation through the back, pressing the chest towards the thighs. And then eventually you might start to drop the heels back down towards the ground. And then bringing the feet back to hip width. Looking forward. And just walk the feet up to the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Inhale, sweep the arms down, around, and up. Exhale, press the arms down and away. And we'll do another one like that, the sun salutation A. Inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Keep the feet rooted. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step back, plank. Exhale, drop down knees, chin and chest. Inhale, low cobra, so press the hips down, press the feet down, just to activate the low back. Exhale, press down, 3, you can come right through hands and knees, and then lift the hips up. And we'll take a couple breaths here, downward facing dog. And feel free to continue to move around or finding stillness in the pose, either way. Continuing to breathe in and out through the nose now. You might find that breath through the back of the throat. Making the breath audible, that can help to just keep your attention on the breath, can keep your attention in the body. And create that calming, soothing breath as you start to heat the body up. Inhale, look forward, and just walk the feet all the way to the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms down, around and up. Ground the feet. Exhale, press down through molasses. And relax, shoulders down. Good, one more. Inhale, arms up. Just flowing with the breath now, trying to synchronize. Exhale your breath with your movement. Forward folding. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step back. Exhale, lower chin, knees, chin, and chest. Inhale, low cobra, send your chest forward, shoulders down and back. Exhale, press through, hands and knees, up to downward facing dog. Couple long breaths here. Look forward and walk your hands up to the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Exhale, sweep the arms down, around, and up. Exhale, press away. Feel all the way through the fingertips. Again, keeping the feet hip distance. Moving into sun salutation B here. Bend the knees and inhale, sweep the arms up so the biceps with the ears, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step back plank. Exhale, drop knees, chin and chest. Keeping the elbows in close. Inhale, low cobra, press the hips down. Exhale, press back through, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Stretch the right leg up to the sky and then send it forward. Bring the back foot in 45 degrees, moving into warrior one here. Inhale, bend the right knee. Send the arms up, hips stay forward, so keep the hips nice and square. Bend through the right knee, looking up. And exhale. Frame the foot with the hands. Step the foot back, plank. Exhale, lower knees, chin and chest. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, come through hands and knees, downward facing dog. Inhale, stretch the left leg up towards the sky. And then step it through. Use your hands if you need to bring it so that your foot is framing the hands. Bring the back foot in so it's 45 degrees, heel down on the ground. And inhale, the arms up. Warrior one, bend through the left knee. Keeping that right hip forward so the hips are facing forward. releasing the hands down to frame the foot. Now step the right foot forward to meet the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up, chair pose. Bending at the knees, pull the lower belly in. Good, exhale, arms all the way up overhead, and then sweep them down. Good, waking up the legs here. Inhale, chair pose, sweep the arms up. Hips down, exhale, and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step back, plank. Exhale, lower. Knees, chin and chest. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the right leg up high to the sky. Exhale, step it forward. Warrior one. Inhale, arms up. Good, exhale. Plant the hands, step the foot back. Exhale, lower knees, chin and chest. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, send the hips up, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg high to the sky. Exhale, step it through. Warrior one, plant the back heel. Inhale, arms up. Bend that front knee. Opening up. Feel the strength in the foundation of the legs down through the feet. And exhale, plant the hands. Step the right foot back to the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up, chair pose. Exhale, stretch up and release the arms down. Good work, one more here. Inhale, bend the knees, chair pose. Pull the belly in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the feet back. Plank. Exhale, lower knees, chin and chest. Inhale, cobra, or if you want to move more into an upward facing dog, that's okay for your back. Then exhale, up, downward facing dog. Good, inhale, stretch the right toes high to the sky. Exhale, step it through, warrior one. Plant the back heel, inhale, arms up. Let's plant and root here in our warrior one. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring the hands back down. Step the right foot back, plank. Exhale, lower knees, chin and chest. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, stretch the left toes high to the sky. Exhale, send it through. Warrior one, inhale, stretch the arms up. Deep breath in, filling the breath, filling the torso with breath. Exhale, sweep the arms down, plant the hands. Step the foot back. Move right into downward facing dog. Let's take a pause here. 3 big breaths. Good, looking forward. Walk the feet forward all the way. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Biceps with ears. Exhale, press the feet away. Stretch the arms up. And stretch the arms all the way down. Good. Let's do one more. Inhale, bring the arms up. Bend the knees, chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step back, plank. Exhale, lower down, knees, chin, chest. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, stretch the right leg high to the sky. Exhale, send it through. Warrior one. One breath here. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, plant the hands. Step the foot back, plank. Exhale, lower knees, chin and chest. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up, point the toes. And step it through. Plant the back heel, inhale, warrior one. Exhale, sweep the arms down, plant the hands. And now just step the foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, inhale, sweep the arms up. Plant the feet, press away, come all the way up, stretch the arms up. Exhale, arms down. Good, feel that heat in the body. Pause for a moment here. Shoulders down and back, rooted down. Feel the legs really awake and alive here. Feel the leg channels just opened up. Feeling the heart beating, finding that slow and steady breath. Good, inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Good, and step the right foot all the way back, coming into our low lunge here. So drop the back knee, drop the back shin, and inhale. Sweep the arms up into your low lunge. Squeeze and hug everything into the center, really engage through the inner thighs. You can stay here or add your side stretch, bringing your left hand to your left hip. And just bring that right arm over and across the body to feel that nice extension through the right side of the body, through the ribs. Feeling stable through the low body. And release the arm, bring the hands to frame the foot. Tuck the back toes. Come back, downward facing dog. Right away, bring your left leg up high to the sky. And then exhale, rock forward, knee to nose. Inhale, leg up high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, this time step it forward again, coming into high lunge. So keep the ball of the back foot planted, and sweep the arms up. So both hips still facing forward. You can stay here. You can stabilize even with your hands on your hips. Or if the arms are up, you want to take that nice side stretch again. Grab opposite elbows and take the elbows to the left until you feel that nice stretch through the side of the body. Still pressing into the ball of the back foot. Breathing in, breathing out, nice long full breaths. Good, coming back to neutral with the elbows, releasing the arms, bringing the hands down to the ground. And then step your right foot forward to meet the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, and fold. Inhale, sweep the arms down, around, and up. Exhale, and release the arms down. Very nice. Inhale, arms up again. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And this time, step your left foot back, coming into our low lunge. Drop the back knee, drop the back foot. Plant the feet. Inhale, and bring the arms up overhead. Good, and just keeping the two hips nice and square, lower belly in and engaged. Squeezing and hugging everything into the center line of the body. Really feel that you're pressing your back shin down into the ground to keep that left hip active and forward. So I like to add that side stretch, right hand to right hip. And bring your left arm across the body. Breathe into all that length in between the ribs there. Breathing in and breathing out through the nose. Good, and then releasing the hands down to frame the foot. Tuck the back toes under, send the hips up, and send your right leg all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, rocking forward, pull the belly in. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it forward, high lunge. So back foot stays planted. Stabilize the feet, stabilize the inner thighs, and then bring the arms up. And you can bring them to your hips to start. You can stay here, or bring the arms up overhead. And then eventually, if you'd like more, grabbing for the elbows, and bring the elbows over to the right. So feel that nice side stretch through the left side of the body. And then breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Good. Coming back to neutral, elbows point up towards the sky, and then releasing the hands down. And stepping the left foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale. Fold forward, relax the head and neck, relax your face. Press the feet into the ground. Inhale, sweep the arms down, around, and up. And exhale. And release. Very nice. Taking a deep breath here, stabilizing through the legs, through the feet. And then stepping the feet together, preparing to move into our eagle pose. Inhale and bring the arms up overhead, and then swing your right arm underneath your left. So you're crossing at your elbows and your wrist. You can grab for that wrist or the thumb, or work the palms close And then pull down through the elbows. So you feel that nice stretch through your upper back and your shoulders. Take a deep breath. Bend the knees and sit nice and low in your hips. And then bring the right leg up and over the left. And you can stabilize with the toe like a little kickstand, or you can work the foot around eventually to create the wrap on the back of the leg. Either way, getting a nice deep bend through the left leg, sitting down low through the hips, and pulling the elbows down, feeling that stretch through the shoulders. Use your gaze, find one point out in front of you. Good, and then releasing the hands, bring the hands to the hips, and send your right leg back, your left leg straightens. And bringing your spine here to a T. You can bring the arms out to the side for a little airplane here. Bring the leg parallel to the ground. And you can stay here, or if you have your block nearby, you want to move into half moon here. Bringing the block down on the ground. And then stretching your right arm up. Creating some opening and extension. As you reach your right leg up high, reach your right arm up high to the sky. Good. And then release and bring the right leg down. And fold for a moment here. Releasing head and neck. And then inhaling, bring the arms all the way up overhead. And swing your left arm under the right, cross and twist. And pull the elbows down towards the ground. Feel that nice stretch through the upper back. Take a deep breath. Exhale, bend the knees, sit down low in the hips. And bring your left leg up and over, cross and twist. And then find your position here, whether you're creating the wrap or not, really squeezing the inner thighs in together, squeezing the elbows together. So everything is hugging in towards the center of the body. As you work the hips low, bending the right knee, squeeze tight, sit low. And then releasing the arms, bring the hands to the hips and send your left leg back. And either keeping the hands on the hips, and creating that capital letter T shape, or bringing the arms out to the side, or if you want to take it deeper, then grab your block, coming into half moon. And don't worry about losing your balance here. Try again, come back in. You have to lose your balance to really find your balance. So taking your time, just playing around here a little bit, maybe experimenting with your block. Opening up, starting to rotate the chest open towards the sky. Keeping the right foot grounded. And then releasing the left leg down. Softening your whole body against your legs for a moment, just relaxing the face, relaxing the back of the neck, maybe just moving around a little bit as you need to. Marching in place a little bit. Breathing and softening through the back of the neck. And then keeping that nice bend in the knees, ground the feet, inhale, sweep the arms down, around and up. And relax the arms down. Good. Then bring the hands to the hips, to your waist. Take a big step back with your right leg. And moving into our warrior two, so opening up through the hips to face forward. Make sure your feet are spread nice and wide. We're in a big 4-foot step here. Lining up your heel to your arch of your back foot. Back foot in is about 45 degrees. And then sweeping the arms up to a T. Just gaze over your left fingertips. Make sure your shoulders stay nice and soft. You can turn the palms up just to make sure the shoulders are down. And then turn them back over, really gazing over your left fingertips as you sit down low, and then keeping your torso square in the center, so you're not out to the left here, but really square in the center, arms out to a T, shoulders soft. And then straightening the front leg. Bring the back foot in just a touch so you can heel toe that back foot in a couple of inches. Stretching through the left fingertips, lengthen your torso. And coming into triangle pose with straight legs here. So dropping your left arm down, you can rest it on the thigh or on the shin here if you need to, or out in front. If you've got a block, you can use your block here in triangle as well. And then stretch your right arm up towards the sky. And just rotating open as you feel really rooted and grounded through your strong legs, your strong feet. Deep breath in. And out. And inhale, stretch up to come out. Bring your arms out to a T. Maybe widen the step a touch again. And then again, bending through the left knee, sitting down low into the hips. And let's reverse our warrior by bringing right hand to right thigh and stretch your left arm up. Feel all that nice length through the left side of the body. Take a deep breath there. And then bringing left elbow to your left knee. Stretch your right arm, bicep to ear, and feel all that length now from fingertips all the way through the outer edge of your right foot. So sinking down low, feeling that nice stretch through the whole right side of the body. Extended side angle pose. Good. And then sweeping the right arm around and over to come up. Turning your left toes in so that both toes are facing slightly in towards each other. Pigeon toeing the feet. Arms out to a T, open the chest, pull the belly in and exhale. And come down with the flat back. Then bring the hands out on the floor in front of you. If your hamstrings are really tight here, feel free to bend the knees a little bit. Feel that nice lengthening through your lower back as you do that. And then as the hamstrings open up, straighten the legs again and really lift up through the kneecaps to engage through the thighs here. So the back of the legs can relax and open and stretch. Breathing in. And breathing out into that nice stretch for the back of the body, the hamstrings, the lower back. Inhale, halfway lift the spine. Exhale, bring hands to hips. And come back up. Nice. And then turn your right toes out. Your back foot is in still, about 45 degrees, lining up the heel to the arch of the back foot. Sweep the arms out to a T, bend the right knee, and sit, warrior two. Nice strong pose here, feeling that you're pressing the mat away with your feet. So you can eventually create that 90-degree angle with your right leg. Feeling that strength of your body. The upper body stays soft, shoulders stay relaxed. Your gaze stays relaxed over your fingertips. Hold it here and breathe. And then straighten the right leg. Heel toe the back foot in a couple of times. Moving into triangle. You can have your block ready if you would like. And then stretch out through your right fingertips. Lengthen both sides of your torso. And then drop right hand down. Left arm up, and start to rotate the chest open. Keep your lower belly here engaged. Feel your feet pressing down into the mat. And see if you can break your breath even and slow. And then inhale, stretch through the left fingertips to come up. Arms out to a T. You can widen your stance a bit if you like. And then bend the right knee. Sit down low, warrior two. And then reversing the warrior, left hand to left thigh. Stretch your right arm up, get all that length through your side body. And then bring right elbow down to the right thigh. And stretch your left fingertips up and overhead, extended side angle. Breathing through the left side of the body. Really feel the length, so really attune to your fingertips, and at the same time attune all the way through the outer edge of the foot. So you're really feeling into that nice line in the body. Good. Sweep the left arm out to a T to come up. Straighten the right leg, turn the toes in. Let's just bring the hands to the hips. Heel toe the feet in a little bit. And then take a little hop, the feet together. And come standing at the top of the mat. Release the arms down. Feel how awake and alive your whole lower body is. Activating all of those channels in the legs, all the way down to the feet. Feel that foundation in the body. And then inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees, soften, just melt onto the legs here for a moment. Inhale, halfway lift the spine, extend all the way through the crown of the head. Exhale, and then fold, plant the hands. Step the feet back, plank. And just hold the plank here for a moment. Pulling the lower belly in, keeping the upper body reaching towards the sky so that you're not drooping down. Pull the belly in, come up all the way downward facing dog. Inhale back to plank, activating abdominal muscles. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. And then just come down, lower down onto your knees. Tops of the feet down on the ground. Keep the hips lifting up towards the sky, and then just stretch your fingertips forward here, puppy pose. Letting the forehead come down towards the ground. Stretching the fingers forward, keeping the seat up towards the sky, the lower belly in, and the hips stay square here, forehead rest. I'm feeling that stretch underneath the armpits here. And then coming forward into Sphinx pose. So the forearms come down, fingers spread wide. And then just soften your hips down to the ground, just snuggling them in. So the hips down on the ground, the feet nice and wide so the feet can really press into the ground, and then just opening up through the heart, through the chest, gazing forward and just feeling into this supported backward bend here. Really pressing the hips down, keeping the lower belly engaged, and feel your tailbone pressing down towards the mat. Shoulders come down and back. And breathing in. And breathing out. And taking a moment to just loosen up the neck, so letting the neck drop down, chin to chest, left ear to the left shoulder. You can create these little half moon motions with the neck, so chin down to chest, then left ear to left shoulder, chin down to chest, right ear to right shoulder. If it feels okay, you can create a full circle with the neck. Just be aware and gentle of the neck. If you're moving it all the way around, just keeping in mind the neck is not a ball and socket joint, so when you bring the neck back, just being really mindful. But it can feel really nice to just let the neck roll all the way around, maybe changing directions. And then coming back to neutral, slowly coming all the way down, and then bringing the hands all the way down, close in to your body, close to your chest, the elbows in close to the body. You're wiggling the feet, hip width distance apart if they've gotten wider. The feet can come all the way together if you like, just creating a nice strong foundation through the lower back. Inhale and lifting the chest up, creating this low cobra. And then exhaling and lowering down. And then this time reaching back, clasping the hands behind you, and inhaling, coming up. And exhaling, lowering all the way down, just strengthening the spine here. Inhaling, bringing the arms out like airplane wings. And then coming up, opening up the chest, extending straight into the legs. Maybe the legs come up off the ground. Exhaling, releasing. Good, and this time press the hands into the ground and send your hips back to child's pose. So hips come down onto the heels. Feel free to spread the knees wide and just soften. Forehead to ground, you can bring the index fingers to touch so that you can soften through the shoulders. And just take a pause here, let the lower back just relax, really breathe into the low back. Taking a couple more full, slow, smooth breaths. And then slowly pressing yourself up onto your knees. Bring your hands to start with right on your hips. We're going to inhale and sweep the arms up overhead. And then exhale, sweep the arms down and around. And just stack your hands on your lower back, turn your left ear on the mat. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Pulling the lower belly in here to come down. So a lot of core strength as you meet your right ear to the mat. Inhale, sweeping the arms around and up. Exhale, left ear to the mat. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, right ear to the mat. And this time, as you come up, inhale. We'll sweep the arms around and behind. So bringing the hands to the low back. So the thumbs are on the outside, the hands into the lower back. Make sure your knees are hip width apart, your feet are hip width apart. Moving into camel pose here. Take a big inhale breath, lift your chest upwards. And then exhale, start to push the hips forward. And if it feels okay, you can let the head start to drop back. And just going as far as you're able. First and foremost, making sure that you're keeping your chest lifted. So if you feel your chest starting to collapse, that's your indication to come out of the pose a little bit. Re-engage the chest lift so your whole spine here is evenly backward bend. We don't want to dump into our lower back, but really lift up and out of the lower back to feel that nice extension through the whole spine, breathing and looking back. And then pressing into the hips to come up. Sitting back on the heels. Bringing the knees together. Releasing the hands. Just take a moment to stabilize after that backward bend. And then wrapping the hands back around you to the feet for rabbit pose. So grabbing for the heels, so the thumbs are on the outside. And it's a little easier to grab for the feet once you're coming down. So you can watch me for a moment to get into this safely. You don't want to turn your head once you're in the pose. So you're going to tuck the chin into the chest, look at your chest, and round your spine in the opposite direction of camel. Once the forehead and the knees touch, lifting the hips up, grabbing hold of the heels, and pulling on the heels as you send the hips up. So you're getting this big stretch through the back of the spine here. And then keeping the forehead close to the knees. So you don't want the forehead coming forward, putting pressure on the vertebrae in the neck, but bringing the forehead in towards the thighs. So there's not a lot of weight on the head. The strength is in your grip as you pull the belly in. Feel that nice stretching sensation through the back of the body. Pull and lift the hips up. And then lower the hips slowly down to the heels. Then see if you can feel yourself rounding up vertebrae by vertebrae with your head coming up last. Good. And then just dropping the hips over to the left, swing your right leg out in front of you and your left foot into your right inner thigh. So the legs here are at 45 degrees. Left foot to right inner thigh, and then inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Turn to the right and exhale. Reach for the foot. Now, if the hands just land on either side of the leg, that's perfectly fine. You want to keep a nice flat back. So lengthening through the spine, keeping the foot nice and flexed and engaged. Pulling the lower belly in, just reaching the crown forward towards the toes. Inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhaling, really rooting down through the sits bone, pulling the lower belly in. Feel that nice stretch through the back of the leg, nice length through the spine. Breathing out. You're gonna take another big inhale. On your next exhale, release the foot and release your forehead towards your knees. So now you're rounding the spine. And you can support yourself with your hands or your elbows, or if you have the block, you can even use the block to create a little resting position for your forehead. Finding a position that you can just rest for a moment here in more of a yin pose. You can even turn the palms up to create an even more receptive pose here. And just taking a moment to let everything soften. Just releasing through the back of the neck, releasing that foot, releasing all the muscles through the back body. Just see what you can surrender to this moment. Just see what you can soften in this moment. Maybe creating a big sigh with the breath. Or sinking into this big forward fold. Good, and then flexing the foot again, pull the belly in. Lengthen again through the spine to come up. Good, and then bring your left hand behind you. We're gonna lift the hips off the ground in one last big stretch. So sending your right arm up towards the sky, lift the hips up off the ground and just stretch and expand your whole body. Should feel really good. Just find some length and some stretch. And then sit the hips back down. And then your left knee, just point it towards the front of the mat now. And lift your right leg up and over for a twist. So the left foot is on the outside of the hips. You're not sitting on the hip. Bring the left hand, or the right hand rather, behind you like a kickstand. Stretch your left arm up. And then just over and just reach and grab for the right knee and look over the right shoulder, twist. With your inhales, feel a nice length through your spine all the way up through the crown. And on your exhale, just twist, look behind you. And then release. Good. We're just gonna switch sides. So the left leg now out, the right foot in. Press your foot to your inner thigh. Inhale, bring the arms up overhead. And exhale, fold forward, either grabbing for the foot. I like to just place my hands on either side of the leg and just feel into all that extension, pulling the lower belly in, lengthening through the spine, and reaching the crown forward. Don't worry about how far you go. I'm gonna feel into that nice length and that line of energy from tail all the way through to the crown of your head. Breathing in. And out. Inhale, lengthen again. And then release and relax your forehead in toward your knee. And just moving through this very calming and grounding forward fold. A little bit of just surrender here as we transition towards the end of the practice. Just softening into the body, softening into your breath, kind of giving up all of your effort, any struggle, and just letting yourself be in the pose wherever you are, and just softening and relaxing. Feeling yourself just melt into this pose, this posture. Noticing anything that's holding on or clenching. See if you can soften through the back of the knee, through the back of the hamstring, through the jaw, through the face. Notice any muscles that are engaged that you can just soften and let go. And then inhaling again, flex the foot. We're activating again, finding length again. And then walk yourself back up. And then bringing the right hand behind you a couple of inches. Creating that big stretch, lifting the hips up, pressing into the right knee and into the left foot. And just getting long, opening up. Feeling expansive here. And then coming back down. And then just wiggling your right knee so it's facing forward. Bringing your left foot over your right knee for a twist. Bring the left hand behind the right arm up. And then grabbing for the knee, taking your twist. And taking some long, slow breaths here as we twist. Preparing for our final Savasana. And releasing the twist. And a couple of options, either going right into your Savasana or bringing the feet together in your Supta Baddha Konasana. And then allowing yourself to drop down. So either way, coming down slowly onto the back. If you want this last stretch for the hips, letting the knees just fall open. Or if you're ready, to just stretch the legs out in front of you. Either way, you're starting to really surrender to the ground underneath you. And letting the arms just be heavy now and rest. Letting the legs just be heavy and rest. And whenever you're ready, you can extend the legs out in front of you, letting the feet relax open. And softening and releasing any control over the breath, letting yourself just melt into the ground for a moment. Seeing if you can enter into that dimension of stillness within the body. And maybe it's within the heart space that you begin to find that stillness right in the center of your chest, letting yourself rest there for a moment, letting the rest of your body just melt into the ground, the support of the ground underneath you. And giving yourself full permission to relax. Feeling that flood of energy that you released in your practice just wash through your body from your head all the way down through your toes. Giving yourself full permission to regenerate, to rest, to receive all of this energy for yourself to take with you into the rest of your day. Taking a couple more long, slow, deep breaths. And then wiggling a finger or toe, bringing your awareness back to your whole physical body and stretching your fingertips up over your head, flexing and pointing your toes, feeling into all of your length. Taking that big, big stretch. And then as you're ready, just bending the knees, rolling over onto your right side. And then pressing yourself up to seated. Just to end our practice, seated, bringing the hands into your heart center. And breathing out and sending yourself some deep appreciation and gratitude for showing up to your practice today, for letting the breath circulate through your body today, for creating strength and focus in your body today, in your mind. Wishing you a wonderful rest of your week. Many blessings. Namaste.